Well, thank you for joining me. I would like to look at a question that has to do with percentages. Let's choose a good color. Now here we have a question. It says a painting was purchased for $5,200 and sold a number of years later for $16,800. First question is, what was the profit as a percentage of the purchase price? So we're looking for a profit percentage. Profit percentage, not the profit as a number. So profit percentage. Now, when we want to know a formula for profit percentage, this formula will equal, and the first word of the formula is profit. Whatever type of percentage you want, whether it's a loss percentage, a gain percentage, an increase percentage, whatever that word is, that's the first word of the formula. What is the profit? We have to divide by, usually we divide by the original amount. And in this case, it is the original amount. When it says the profit as a percentage of the purchase price. Now, of tells us which value goes underneath. And the purchase price goes underneath because it says of the purchase price. So let me write this very small. The purchase price goes underneath in the formula. And we finish it off by timesing it by 100%. So let's use that formula. So the profit as a percent will equal the profit divided by the purchase price times by 100%. I'm going to put these three numbers in a bracket. What was the profit? Well, you have to work out the profit, and the profit, in this case, the gain, it could be the word gain, in which case we're looking at the gain percentage. What was the gain as a percentage? So the profit is take the selling price, 16,800, and take away the original price, in this case, the purchase price. And the gain was $11,600. So it went up by 11,600. So that's the number that goes in the formula on top. So it's 11,600 is the profit. That's the profit, 11,600. 11,600, that number goes on the top of the fraction. The purchase price, which is going on the denominator, is, get a nice color here, 16,800. So 16,800, and times that by 100%. We're not timesing it by 100, we're multiplying it by 1, because 100% is 1. However, you times it by 100 and leave the percent sign in the answer, and that percent means divide 100. So let's put these three numbers in a calculator. 11,600 divide by 16,800 and times that by 100 to turn it into a percentage, because we've got the decimal number 0.69, becomes approximately 69%. I'll just leave it to the nearest percentage. Okay, so let's do part 2. Question 2 says, what was the profit as a percent? Now we're after profit percentage. We're after the profit percentage. And this equals whatever that word is there, the profit percentage is the first word of the formula. Profit. Now this time it says to divide by of the selling price. So the selling price is what we put underneath. Whatever the percentage is out of, it's out of the selling price. So we will put the selling price underneath, and then we simply times it by 100%, which is 1. We group those three numbers there. So let's work out what is the profit. We already found the profit. It was 11,600. divided by the selling price. In fact, the selling price, purchase price. Did I make a mistake earlier on? Did you spot that? Let me just double back. That's not the purchase price. The purchase price. Purchase price. It's 5,200. That was a mistake. Let me just fix that up. We can do that because that's what we've got erasers for. So here, the purchase price, I bet you are sitting there going, no, he's wrong, he's wrong. That's correct, I was wrong. The purchase price is in fact 5,200. That was the original value. This is going to be the answer of our last question. Let's go back and do the percentage of the purchase price, which was a profit, 11,600, divided by the purchase price. See how easy it is to make a mistake, choose the wrong number? And that's 2.23 times that by 100. Wow, it's 223%. Okay, so let's make this the size of it. 223%. And that puts the selling price of 1,800 for part 2, 16,800, sorry. That's the number that we put on the denominator of our second question. We've already worked that out, haven't we? 69%. All right. Okay, I hope this helps. I made a mistake, but mistakes are great. Mistakes help us learn. Mistakes don't help us learn if I'm explaining it wrong. However, that's the 50-50. My grey matter's getting old. I hope this has helped. Just remember that original, until I talk to you again, stay happy. And remember this formula here. Whatever that word is, goes in that position there. Okay. This is usually reserved for the original amount. If they don't tell you, always use the original amount in that case. Always use 5,000, the first number. That's the original amount. Okay, I'm going to do some more of these. Meanwhile, I'm going to wrap this one up. Until we talk again, stay happy.